YouTube, man, what's going on, man? Y'all like, comment, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it 1,000, man. Follow me on Instagram at PlayBoyPlay, 2 underscores. Put it all together. Y'all see the title of the video, and shout out to Nicolette Venus. I'm finna subscribe after I react to this video because we've done multiple videos, and I like her way of thinking. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. So y'all just like, comment, subscribe. We're finna get into the video. And don't mind me, y'all. Y'all know after 2 minutes, I can't cuss for 2 minutes. So I'm working on that. So yeah, y'all just go roll a blunt or something because I'm finna be quiet for like 60 seconds. But yeah, the title of the video is my take on why more men should date trans women. So we finna see what's going on with this video. And yeah, moment of silence starts now. Because y'all know I got a little problem with the cussing. I'm working on it. But yeah, I learned a little hack. Don't cuss for 2 minutes in the video. One thing I'm gonna say too is I just did 2 videos, right? And just because the video was cussing, it got me flagged. So I'm just like, hey man, a good 2 minutes, bro. Without it, we should be all right. But yeah, we finna get right into this video. I thank y'all for waiting in that moment of silence. Yeah, let's see what Nicolette has to say. What y'all think? Y'all comment down below what y'all think, y'all opinion, and y'all gonna see my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get right into it.
I also sit back and observe these men and say, oh, their relationships that they get in are trash. They're dating women and they end up getting hurt.
Right, I ain't even gonna lie, that jank sound, we could barely hear it.
Hey sweethearts, it's Nick Venus. Once again, telling you welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on all post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I personally think more men should date trans women. And honestly,
why you say that, baby? A lot of men ain't gonna feel that same way, but me personally, I would date a trans woman. Let's get into the video though.
Not want people to misconstrue what I am saying. When I am talking about the men, I'm talking about the men that are actually trans attractive. Or even the men that have an ounce of attraction towards us, or even the men that just never got the opportunity to date us. Those are the men that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the men that always say, oh, I would never date trans women. I don't care if she's a perfect 10. I don't care if we have everything in common. I would never date them. Those are not the men that I'm talking about. So please do not misconstrue what I say.
I don't know, y'all. Listen, I got it cut up on my end, but it don't seem like we can't really hear it, y'all. I can hear her a little bit, but I hope y'all can hear it too. But I can't really hear her for real. Her it sounds low on her end. Am I tripping?
Honestly, I came up with this conclusion because I sit back and observe these men talk about the partner that they want. Men from the media, platonic friends, or even friends of a friend. I sit back and observe, girl. Like, I'm an observer. So I sit back and observe and hear what they gotta say. So tell me why I'm sitting back observing like a good amount of men that talk about the partner that they want. You know, and they go down the list and say, oh, I want her like this. I want her to be like this. I want her to act like this, and so on, right? Tell me why I literally fit the criteria for a lot of those things that these men say. And honestly, I know at least a handful of other trans women that also fit this criteria. And this is why I personally came to the conclusion that I believe these men, even if they have the slight bit of attraction towards trans women, this is why I believe these men should actually start dating more trans women. You know, because honestly, I personally think it's dumb for somebody to say, oh, I would never date this type of person, but I find them attractive. That is the dumbest thing ever. I personally think it's dumb.
Nah, dead serious. I agree on that. I agree. Women, Y'all not trying to be funny, but a lot of women be swearing up and down. They'll say this to men. Or I find you attractive, but I won't date you. They'd be like, what?
To not date somebody based off of something that they can't change. That person's too short for me. That person's too tall for me. Or this person, I don't like that race, or I don't like this race. You know, honestly, I think that's dumb. When it
Talk that talk.
pertains to that type of stuff, from my personal experience, I met this one guy, right, a while ago. I met this one guy that told me that. Oh, I'm not attracted to trans women at all. I would never date a trans woman. Like, in fact, this man disliked trans women, right? Tell me why we end up hanging out like as platonic friends, right? Coincidentally enough, getting to know each other. Next thing you know, this man ends up being very attracted to me. He told me he's not attracted to any trans women, but he ended up being attracted to me because he said there's something different about me. And he liked my personality and stuff, right?
Now, I tell you what, I like you and I want you.
This is why me personally, I would say, well, I'll never date that type of person because you never know. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You could very well come across that right one. You could say, oh, I would never date this type of person. And then you find that right one that just blows you away.
Yeah. Who believes in angel numbers? Comment down below. I just hit it on the timestamp. Another 333. But the hoe ain't lying.
Today, it's time, baby. Time? Time for what? Me and you, girl.
So this is why I think it's really dumb to just like, oh no, I would never date them. Especially if you're one of these men that say, oh yeah, they are attractive, but I don't want to date them. You know, they are pretty, but I care too much what people think. That is stupid. I think that is so stupid. You know, and honestly, I also sit back and observe these men say, oh, their relationships that they get in are trash. They're dating women and they end up getting hurt. So this is why I say, if you're attracted to trans women, and a lot of us fit that criteria, why not just date a trans women? So girl, I never.
Because, respectfully, a lot of men will date trans women or want to date trans women, but like you said, they care too much about what people think. And I speak on behalf of a lot of men who still want to have a family. And honestly, most of us men want to have a family in the natural way with a cis woman. Honestly, like we want to still have a family. To be real, and it's like I can't knock up a trans woman. Like that's just what it is. I'm being real with y'all. Like, yes, I would date a trans woman myself, but when it comes to having a family, it's like I can't really have a family with you. And it's I'm gonna say like I can't, because of course y'all know that there's other ways about going about that. But me personally, I'm old school. I want my girl or my wife to be pregnant. Like I want to know for a fact this is my seed right here. Me and her went half on a baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with y'all. I'm just being real.
Really be sitting back and thinking like, yeah, if only he knew. But I don't say anything. I'm just like, I let them assume whatever they want to assume, to be honest. So yeah, and the thing that's so crazy about sexuality is literally you can get the most toughest, baddest guy ever, right? He would go to war, he would go to a brawl with his homeboys to fight and everything, right? But when it comes to sexuality, tell me why sexuality is like the one thing that everybody fears the most, right? And this is honestly why they say, oh, trans women, you know, they have so much courage because we do. Because think about that. Everything you could think of, a man will skydive before he tells you he's attracted to a trans woman.
Y'all for real. A man to jump out of the air before he'd be like, yeah, I'm vocally love trans women. Yeah.
Or somebody would fight in a brawl before he tells you he's attracted to a trans woman because they're scared of what other people think.
The whole not lying.
This sexuality honestly is the most feared thing, you know, but it doesn't need to be, you know, because you have to think about it. Trans women, we live in our truth. We're not scared. We're not scared of what people think. So yeah, so honestly, I just thought I would make this video because, like I said, I've been sitting back and listening to what these guys have to say and listening to the type of woman that they are attracted to. And I'm thinking like, girl, he's literally explaining me to the T. Literally, to the T. And I'm thinking like, okay, you know, so a lot of
It's just because nowadays, most of the girls, y'all see the videos and all that, girls acting masculine, all this other stuff. Well, I'm not even saying acting. Well, I am going to say acting. I don't know. It's just, this isn't like the early 2000s no more where it's a whole lot of love stories going on and all that. It's a lot of transactional dating. Shout out to the man who said that. It's a lot of transactional dating where these girls really only want to date you if you can do anything for them. And yeah, it's more to the story, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like it's not traditional. We're not having real traditional women anymore. Like we're having traditional programmed women. If y'all get what I'm saying. If y'all get what I'm putting down. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, go check out her channel and comment down below what y'all think about this topic right here. I feel like she was right for it. I just had to put my 2 cents on why most men don't date trans women. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the ones who do. I'm one of them. You feel me? Haven't ran across the right one, respectfully. And I got to get myself together before I even think about dating and all that. But y'all know that, though. You got to get yourself together before you think you finna have a partner. Any type of partner. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're bisexual, pansexual, sapiosexual. You need to get yourself together before you think you finna be out here dating in the world. And like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next videos. And yeah, stay tuned.